Hi beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jimmy from the Webonaut and this is the Advent Calendar Tricks for Bricks. A little tip per day to give you superpowers in Bricks Builder. Let's celebrate and see what today has to offer. It's day one of our Advent Calendar and our little trick today is a CSS trick. We're quickly gonna have a look at the column count CSS property and how you can apply it in Bricks Builder so you can create multi-column text layouts. The column count property is super handy to break a large block of content like a paragraph, a list, or a collection of images. You can specify the number of columns you want and it automatically balances the content across those columns. Let's jump into Bricks. So I've got my first section right here. Inside we have a container wrapper and a content wrapper. Inside the content wrapper we have the heading and the basic text, and as you can see there is a lot of placeholder text at the moment. Now we're going to apply the CSS. For that we're going to click on the element that we want to target, and here we're going to put the selector root and the curly brackets, and we're going to use the property column count, and we're going to put now 2 columns. Of course you could choose to have more columns. And just like that, this big block of text is split into 2 columns. Now, 2 columns might be too much on small screens, of course. Let's make sure our layout is responsive, focusing specifically on mobile devices. We're going to add the media query that targets only the smaller mobile screens. We'll set the column back to just 1 for better readability on phones. We just added a media query, and this basically means that any device smaller than 767 pixels will automatically have a column count of 1. So let's try this. As you can see, when we go into mobile, automatically it takes the media query. Now, a bonus tip, if those columns are too close together, you can use the column gap property to add some breathing room. So let's do that. We're gonna go back here and we're gonna go and column gap. And then we can put anything here. You could put 3 rem, but you could also just put a variable if you have to. And so you have a full control over the space between those 2 columns. And that's it for today. You can find all the relevant information about today's trick in my community, The Space. It is free to join and I'd be happy to see you there. Link in the description. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's tricks for bricks. As usual, stay sexy, keep spreading love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys!